Okay. And it looks like the stream is starting. So, greetings, shiny internet strangers. This is, I know I've deleted all the previous versions, but welcome to season 3. Had some technical difficulties, believe it's worked out. So, starting a new character, we hit go. Alluvial Plain 1, yes. We hit give up. We hit confirm. Choose this. Oh, Renown only went to 39. It didn't shoot up. So we wait for this to render. We run to any old bush. Over here, we pick a bush and see if we hit 60 in one shot. No, we got the standard vanilla XP. All right, son, I believe it is working.
We have found it.
Yes, as intended. Yeah, I gathered twice. I got 8 XP out of 100. I am just barely into level 1. So I didn't even shoot up and hit level 2.
Good.
So it looks like bravo. The settings are officially vanilla. Let me check the warrior settings we set up. Yep, 5 and 30. It did take effect. Mount vanilla says 3 mounts. If you're watching the stream, I changed that. Like, I like the idea
No.
of minions farming. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the stream.
Oh, well, yeah, make me feel
I
special.
like you are special. You're the person who gets to be on the
I'm short
Discord.
bus special. I will
No,
tell you.
you're not licking the windows. You don't know what the Windex tastes like. Snozzberries, in case anybody's curious. You actually get to be on the Discord because I don't care about
Oh,
showing up
no.
anytime you want. Them? Oh, they're gated from existing in my universe.
Okay,
You
sir.
have the
So do you want to
password.
make any other changes? Or are you going to try
Um,
playing at this point?
I
Because two things
think,
we did not change was view distance.
yeah, we didn't change it. I think what I'm gonna do is play because I have to play for an hour,
An
and we
hour.
changed that 10-10-20-20. And I
Yes.
think in the first hour I should maybe be far along that I'll have an
An
idea of
idea.
if we like that.
Yeah, I'd like
Um,
to know about the damage, whether it
yeah,
needs
and
to
if
go
we
up
have
or
to
not.
go in and maybe do the other stuff, I'd like to have an answer on that when we go in anyway, rather than having to go in a bunch of times. So I think I leave it, I play, I see if I can get an answer. I mean, if I can't, I can't, but I think maybe I play the first hour and then we see. If that sounds good to you, and that'll give you time for podcast because you'll still be up in an hour, yeah,
What time is it? Yes.
yeah, and then after that you'll be gone until tomorrow. But
Yes.
so we have one shot. We'll see if I get there, and if I don't, hey, there's tomorrow.
Sounds
Um,
good.
so I mean, hang out if you want, obviously, but if not, I will see you in an hour.
Yeah, I'll be around. I'm not going anywhere for a little bit here.
Sweet. And I'm going to create a guild before I forget. Hermit. Let's see what
And you're going
random.
to another channel, or do you want me to?
I can.
Oh, here.
We'll
Let me
go.
just go down here.
All right, and then we were here, and I am definitely going to change this color too. So, in theory, folks, we're good. In theory, we will have the stream working well. In theory, everything is going to be okay. In theory, you've changed the guild name recently and can't change it right now. Huh. Well, I don't know. So, fingers crossed, everything works. If anybody wants to play with me, leave a message in the comments. Sun will interview you, give you the password and server name. We play on a private server that Sun runs, so we have good connection. We have settings set, as you can see, basically vanilla because everything just felt too fast. I want to enjoy the game. I want to have a good time. It felt like I was flying past stuff, and that's not what I want. Initially, that was like, oh, I'm gonna turn it up so I can catch up because it was season 2 and I wanted to catch up to the things I'd done in season 1. I was like, why am I flying by the early game? That's my favorite stuff. I love early game. Why am I blowing past all the parts I say I like? That either I'm a liar or I'm an idiot. I settled on I'm an idiot. I don't think I'm a liar. I think I'm just an idiot, which is not good, but it happens. And so here we are. I turned the settings down to basically vanilla. Not all of them are, but XP, rate, weights, all that, that's all vanilla. Like last time you saw it, it's 150. Like legit vanilla settings. Taming's vanilla, skill rate vanilla, 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 vanilla. So if you want one of these non 30 times do, day 1 and it's over servers, feel free to message. I would be happy to hear from you. You know, um, yeah, I want to have some fun. I want to do some stuff. I want to have a good time. Now, guild activity points are high, as you can tell, because it's just so badly tuned normally. That may get adjusted. We'll see. That may be a little high. I don't know. So I'm still trying to figure some stuff out. There may be flaws. Obviously, that's just, I don't know. So what are we gonna do? I want to advance a little. Um, we did tweak the damage settings to feel more realistic. There isn't a setting to make them miss more because it very much feels like all the NPCs just having a freaking aimbot and laser accuracy, and it's like, oh yeah, that's feels super accurate. That's not off or anything. Um, so I don't know how to fix that one. So that's still a thing. Um, I don't really know what the plans are. I don't really have a, oh, I'm definitely shooting for this. I'm definitely shooting for that. Nah, I'm gonna plant some crops, going to see the world and do some stuff, gonna play for a while. Like I said, I talked to that one guy, his server, it may be months before they're up. So I was like, oh, well, I should just do my own thing. No big deal. You do you. I'll clearly do me, and all will be well. So here we are. And yeah, we'll have a good old time and run around, find stuff, do stuff, map. We can run north, mark these and find them and not have to, like, we're clearly going to be running around for a while, but I think Rabbits is the one up north, and maybe we can get us some rabbits. Might have to unlock a throwing rock because I don't really see us chasing them down with like the stone axe. I mean, I suppose it's possible, right? Like in theory, I could do it. Ooh, I don't know, man. I do not know. God, look at that vanilla rates, man. Ooh, it's vanilla gather too. I didn't turn the gather rate up, so we gonna be hurting for resources for a while. We gonna have to figure out some ways to get stuff. But it's good because we were having too much of some stuff. Didn't feel like we were ever hurting on some things. Like real early, we were like, oh, it's been 5 minutes and we're good. And that's not what you want. So there's definitely gonna have to be some tweaking of things. But we are going to stream for 1 hour for episode one. I am going to turn OBS all the way off. I will control alt delete. I will check my processes, make sure that it's fully dead, and then I will restart and I will do episode two. So we're probably going to do just many 1 hour episodes every day. I don't expect anybody to watch them all, you know. So if you want to watch one, that's fine. If you want to watch one a week, that's fine. You just got plenty of content, I suppose. Hopefully, I'll keep you entertained for a good long time. But I can sure as shoot and play more than 1 hour of video games in a day. So I imagine the series will rapidly rack up a number of episodes. We'll see. And that's assuming that 1 hour is the magic to keep it. Now, I will say, because some things that it's not my connection or my internet speed, I did turn the bit rate back up to 3500. So the connection I do have should be of a higher quality. At least that's what I'm hoping. So fingers crossed it is a better connection for your viewing pleasure. It will be briefer episodes, so less to kind of slog through. I don't know if they'll get more focused. Maybe I'll figure out what I did in each one and kind of label it. We'll see. I know I did the admin notes before. Same as before. Happy to play. You got to do an interview. I'm here to private server. I'm not on an official. Most of the settings are vanilla. Let's see. I've played Mo before. I wish it was still on Steam. It's not. I think it's a great game. All right, so the goal is to sprint up and whack a rabbit. I don't know how well this is going to work. Clearly, that works just fine. All right. Raw meat, a bone, one hide. I think I need 3 hide for my thing to get that. Now, as before, I would love to get, and I got 1 hide. The oh, I'm trying to think out loud, folks, and it ain't working. I would like to get the, where in the hell? Oh, and we put the points up again. I'd love to get everything learned in the right order. I'd like to get this up first, but level 12 may be a far cry from where we gonna be. Let's put this up here and repair it. Get them side quests done. All right, so we gonna get behind them all and then start our sprint and try and see what kind of hide situation we can get done. Turn immediately towards the next one. Come on, stay on it. Come on, give me hide. There you go, give me hide. And that one is down there, but not too far away. Well, we got the vanilla 10 to... Okay, now to craft the thing, it's in and it's 3. All right, so we're good. But you unlock it. Oh, good lord, 14. 14. Damn. When does bow and arrow? See, we could already unlock that. We will go ahead and unlock that. And we'll unlock you. Because that is going to take a while for us. Make at least one. Put it on a damn thing. And then I'm going to need more straw rope. Just because that's way less running to take care of them rabbits. Alright, so let's do this. Get some more rope made. We're still putting all our points into lumbering. There we go. Get that efficiency up. Get that grass. Man, I missed that Myth of Vampires. We've been working on this thing, and by we, I mean son, like all damn day, folks. You have no idea. He has re-downloaded the install, deleted, we both repaired our files. It was a ridiculous amount of stuff we went through trying to get this thing to work, and it just did not want to work. I am telling you, ridiculous, but it's working now. Thank God. Like it didn't want to come up. I was like, man, do I get to stream this game or not? And finally, it is up. And I was like, oh, thank God. So I am thrilled to be able to play it, stream it, have it working. All right, now I get a campfire made. And we get some food going. Cook you, 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 you. Cook you with you. And cook you, you. There we go. 1, 2. Close. Escape. Half off you. Destroy you. 8 to craft another one of you. I need 4 to break you. I need map to undo. Oh no, hell, I still ain't hit you. Good God. Make all you. Make all you. I made all the rabbit. Alright. 3. Can't really get your arrows back, which annoys me. I would like a chance to recover my spent arrows. I believe that would be nice. But that is not in this game, sadly. Bone, hide. Take out you. You. Oh, missed. Not good. Got you. Got you. There we go. Hopefully it'll be more, I don't know, resources. My hunting skill is terrible. Just terrible. And rabbits, I don't know if they're a good return on investment. But with the skills this low, hell, they might be what we get. At least for a bit. We only level 8. Level 8. Fullness. See the scorpion. What's his sword? Juliet. Need to collect a bunch of these. At least to the locust. There we go. Guild activity points, and I need to go to at least 4. 1. That's guild level 3. And there is guild level 4. Alright. Guild tick. Oh, I'm not a high enough level to learn that. Well, there we go. We ain't gotta worry about it yet. So we're going to need just a silly amount of grass, which is going to be ridiculously painful till such time as we get to sickle, right? To make rope. Now, in theory, killing would level us. So if we gathered some and shot some deer, which have that move, sit there, move, sit there, that might give us XP, and we can go for headshots to try and take fewer times to get them. I guess, because obviously level 1 rabbits ain't gonna get us 1 PC. Oh man, it's gonna hurt. Ain't gonna get us there super quick. So I'm thinking we got you discovered. We head on down yonder. We gather on the way, make what we can, and maybe try and take out some deer and see what that does for our XP gain, right? And see if that's enough to do something for us. I don't know, it will be. Suppose we could try and shoot a boar or something, but that might just get us killed, because boar tend to destroy me. I mean, if nothing else, we could hit it a bunch with our axe and get our one-handed up, you know. Quite possibly get us murdered, but, you know, give us some skill ups. Of course, we could go try with a, what's it? A vagrant. And, maybe if we got lucky, managed to kill the vagrant, like we still get the skill ups, but then we could get linen and have a chance at some point of making a bed and get a respawn and not have to be like, well, we're in who knows where and we're wandering down towards we think where we died, because I don't want to do that. I would prefer to get it right. Also, we could get coins. I don't think I upped the coin drop rate either. That could be super low. But we're almost 24, well, we're at 24 minutes and change. So we're almost halfway to our hour. We'll have one shot to adjust it. And then Sun's going to have to hit the hay for the evening. Then any other adjustments have to be tomorrow. We got 10 already. 12, I think, is when we get the sickle and the skinning knife unlocked. And that's a big deal for us. That would definitely increase this rope and, well, the gather-rated grass and the rope production, and we could make things and get things done. So we'll try some deer, see if we can get that accomplished. God, I hope. Let's go for some more arrows. Yeah, we should have everything else but the rope. I mean, 16 more shots ain't nothing. Fingers crossed. Let's eat us a roasted toad. All right. Let's go find us some targets. There were deer down here. We ain't gonna shoot the horse in case we need to tame them. And gather on the way, because hell, we're walking through it. May as well spam E while we do. Heading towards that 276 and looking for deer along the way. I mean, we could try a boar, but I don't think we get lucky and take out a boar. Same reason we ain't gonna take out a fox. I mean, yeah, nah, there's two of them. The deer will run. There's some deer. I'd rather go for the thing that'll run, not the thing that's gonna charge me and gore me, you know? Because if it runs away, oh no, we lose the kill. If it charges me and gore me, well, then we're dead. We have to go from, hey look, I died again, which is not ideal. So, let's try and take out this here deer. Or these here deer. There's more than one. Let's jog on up. Hey look, our physique is going up very slowly. You gonna lay down or pick your head back up? Get our stamina back. You all are gonna wander and reposition because you have to make my life difficult. I don't really want to take the shot at you moving. How about you stop? I can shoot and hit one of you. There you go. You lay down. That's convenient. Do you want to lay down too? Probably not. $22 damage. That is not a lot. I imagine they have a lot more hit points than that. Wow. Oh, I think we are definitely... Oof, I overshot that. You're going to have to adjust these numbers. Well, I'm glad I sure didn't try to shoot a boar. You know how bad that would have ended? Folks, I'd have been deader than a door now. Man, I'm hitting them. My bow, 19. I mean, my bow skill is terrible. I didn't think it was that bad. You know? I believe it's that one out there. And of course, I overshot him. Good God. And I'm out of arrows. Oh my God. Are you there, son?
I am here.
Well, I can confirm that we're definitely gonna have to alter the damage.
Why is that?
I so the resource and all that, it definitely feels vanilla. That's going well. The XP staying vanilla. That feels good. I made 16 arrows. They were very hard to make, right? I had to struggle to
Mm-hmm.
get the stuff. And my first shot at a deer, because I've been running down the rabbits to get a little bit of hide, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting one hide and one meat, or one bone, or, one meat, or that's it for a rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
So I get my 16 arrows. The very
Mm-hmm.
first shot at a deer, I do 18 damage.
Mm.
I shoot all 16 arrows. Let's not count the two I missed. I don't know how well I did. That level 8 deer is still running around, though, I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, I pointed out that I thought you were too low on that,
well,
but okay.
it doesn't even feel at 20, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I don't know, but yes, when we
Oh,
go
give me a
back
second. I
in,
just want to check something.
we'll do your
Just don't even leave yet. I want to make sure we changed it. Yeah, range friendly is 20, melee damage is 20.
okay. So we're gonna do 50 as you suggested and see what that does. I'm gonna run around first and grab more for arrows because I want to be able to test from probably about the same level 8 deer and
And
see.
what we have to be careful of, and this is really important,
Hmm.
is that when somebody creates these numbers,
Hmm.
they will have created mins and maxes.
Okay.
And if you make a number that's too high, what it can do is wrap, if I could put it that way.
And just go to a new position below. So let's say we go one over their max, it's now one above their minimum kind of
It's
thing.
like it's one over their minimum, yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's what they did because I have no interest in going into their INI files and their uh, setting files manually, like none, unless it just absolutely is super important to you.
Yeah.
Which,
Possible,
because
but
for you,
very
sure, I'll do it, but
unnecessary.
So we'll go to 50. I've changed them now. I'm not obviously not changing the. I'm not saving the file, but I've changed it already on the server tool.
Did we change the coin drop now that we know?
Coin drop is where?
I believe it's in resources.
Resources. Okay.
It should be like halfway down on the left-hand side, and there's a
Yep.
PvE and a
Oh,
PvP.
yep,
And we
there
load up
is.
PvE, and I think default is 1.0, and
It
we want
is.
10.0.
We did not change it.
Okay, so pretty please, can we change that to 10?
I've already changed it.
Outstanding. And I think that's the only one.
Yeah. The other one that we were going to change was the farmland update status time. It's at 5.
Oh, yeah, we can change that to 10, just so it's less update ticks.
Yeah. Doesn't change your player or not, but
No.
why keep on updating it so often?
Yeah, it doesn't, make you better or worse or anything else. It
Right.
just checks to update less frequently, that's all.
And I'm going to find the distance things and change that just because something that you seem to like.
Yeah. And that also, that doesn't affect,
Changes nothing. Right.
yeah. It just seems to make the game better from a player thing, being able to see where things actually are.
Right.
Always found that as a useful thing. Hey,
Hmm.
look, I can see my targets. That seems useful to me as a player.
Yeah, it's like, and it's also, it doesn't change anything except for visibility of things, right? Like, so it doesn't make any difference to your gameplay. It just makes it a little less. Like, what I found was annoying is that I had to basically be on top of something in order to see what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, some of this stuff is just, it's nuts. Well, I'm tempted to, like when I hit the rabbits with my stone axe, I hit them 4 times to kill
Ah,
them.
really?
Now, it's the beginner stone axe. It's
Doesn't
supposed to
matter.
do basically nothing. So it's not a great metric, but it is a nice standard metric. So that's
Mm-hmm.
another thing. I can go find other level 1 rabbits. I don't even have to chase down deer or make arrows, which are hard, or anything else. I can just go find other level 1 rabbits, and when we change these settings, I can go hit them and be like, all right, what do you do? Right? In fact, I'm going to
Mm.
run to a rabbit right damn now because that's a way easier. Like it's just easier to chase, right? The rabbits run slow. I can outrun them. I'm not wearing armor. I have nothing to slow me down. I don't have a ton of resource. Like that's a very. I don't know why I didn't think of that as the test. And God knows there aren't exactly a shortage of rabbit nests on this map. So let me run to the closest one is there. The rabbits. I like the rabbits, George. Oh, da, da, da. I will say I do like seeing those guild activity points flash up all the time. I find that very reassuring. There's a level 1. Hey, look, multiple level 1s. Alright, I'm going to run one of these down and kill it with my stone axe and confirm my damage numbers. Right click, repair. 3. Axe is out. Chasing down a bunny.
Just let me know in a bit. I'm listening to a Myth of Empires thing.
Okay.
Oh, there's no sound to it, so I can just read it. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, I did 3, 3.1, 3.1, 3.11. So, very easy metric to save. Level 1 rabbit. Enter. I am going to run over here. Did you
Yes, what?
edited the number, right?
Which number?
The damage numbers.
Yeah, it was at 20.
And you
I've now
changed it
got
to
it
50.
set at 50, but we haven't, it won't take place until we shut down the server and restart it.
Are you sure it won't?
Why?
Because I swear this number is not the same as before.
Well, it takes me 2 seconds. Let me change. I've got the damage right in front of me. I'm going to change it to 10. No, I'm going to change it to 1, like
Yeah,
what it was. Okay, it's sitting here on my screen
both of them are at 1.
at 1.
Okay, I'm going to go kill this one and see. Let's see what it says. Because, yeah, this is a good test, right?
Mm. Like, I know it's not writing any files. I know this is not connected to the server. There is no way this can make a change.
You were right. It did not change. I
Right.
just, you know.
No, that's okay. I'm just saying. I know what's going on behind the scenes, and so I can tell you categorically that it had nothing to do with it. But I did change it down to a 1.
All right, so now you're going to change it to 50. I'm going to log off real quick, and we will update it for real, and I will hop back on and we'll test it. So let me find these rabbits. There's the rabbits I will test on when I come back.
Oh.
And this way you can go to bed, and thank you for...
No, I got another hour. You're
Oh,
staying
okay.
in there. The fact that I'm tired doesn't make any difference. Let
Well,
me
you
know when
know
you're
me.
out.
I don't like to inconvenience people. Exit to main menu, confirm,
There you go. I just saw you
and
leave.
I am fully out.
I see that.
And I am checking on my stream. You still say 0 drop frames. You still say you're good. I think still say you're good. It's hard to tell with you. The auto stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. Okay. Open the widget. Oh, stream status excellent. Okay, good.
It'll be back up in a second.
Roger. Oh, see, folks, do you see what we do to give you quality content, strangers on the internet? Like, do you know the hoops we jump through to try and make it work? I have an entirely separate human in a separate location attempting to figure out what is wrong with a server for a game he's not even playing, just so I can play a video game, record myself playing it, and stream it through the ether into your device, into your grubby little hands on your screen or whatever, in an effort to entertain you, a total stranger that I never have and never will meet. For what? For what? Because I can, because I'm bored. So, yeah, there you go. That is what goes into this. I want you to take a moment and recognize that. You should all think kindly of Sunwolf and thank him. Just send good thoughts out to him. You know, do something nice for a stranger and say, hey, this is because another stranger did something nice for me. So go be nice to somebody. You know, help an old lady across the street. Do something. Go donate to a charity. Go paint a sidewalk. Go repaint a building. Go do something. All right. This is running. Oh, la la la. Let me click over here. Oh, and the wife is going shopping at Nice. They were out of pepperoni.
So this guy says that to maximize your damage in vanilla, and he followed it up with all kinds of really cool stuff, demonstrations and everything, to do the things that are on this video I just put into Discord rather than me trying to explain it.
Track and go into your Discord or mine?
The Discord we're in.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I haven't even paid any attention to where we are.
Oh, yeah, I know this. This is not the settings. This is how
Yeah, exactly. It's not settings.
Yeah, this is how your skills affect your damage. I'm already aware of it.
Okay.
But thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Side note, random internet strangers, you can see my thing. If anybody ever tells you Myth of Empires is dead, 20 pages. That is not a dead game. There you go. Somebody somewhere is paying for this. So, there you go. It's not dead.
It should be dead, but it isn't.
Yeah, it should be, but it's not. And I don't care what it should be. I care what it is.
That's my opinion.
Well, you never know. One day, 20 years from now, could be a game you want to play.
Yeah, right.
I find that exceedingly unlikely, but you know,
Yep.
I suppose it's in the realm of possibility.
Sure, why not?
I threw a suppose in there. You
I
know,
heard you. I heard you.
but I still, even with that suppose, probably not.
No, not gonna happen.
Yeah, no. See, now why do you tell me what happened? Nothing changed in my audio, YouTube. Why? What's up? Everything says it's fine. There's no drop frames. My CPU is fine. My FPS is fine. My kilobytes a second has not changed. My drop frames are still at 0. And my audio says it's also going fine. So what's the deal, Batman? Why is it not making it to you? I don't know. I think you just lost your mind, YouTube. Sure, it's something. I don't know what it is. I do not know. I do not know. Got another 14 minutes before we have to end the stream, kill OBS, and then relaunch.
You know the server's up, right?
I just looked and it wasn't. I will look again. I'm still seeing it at 1,000 milliseconds. Did it redo the router thing again?
Oh, one would hope not.
I
Let me just
mean,
go and double check this.
I
I mean,
would
it could
hope
be.
not, but that's what I'm seeing.
Just give me a sec. If it's here, let me just shut that down then. Because if it's 1,000 milliseconds, we know exactly what's causing that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I should have
Shutting
told you when I saw that. I've been like, oh, by the way,
Yeah.
it did that thingy again.
Yeah, so the question is why did it do it? And
I don't
when
know.
it didn't do it before?
Oh, I mean, I know the answer. I'm streaming, and it wants to make me look like a fool. I always enjoy ascribing intelligence to inanimate objects.
Uh-huh. And yes, indeed, it did switch it back to my internal IP address.
Well, there we go.
Which it shouldn't be
All
able to do, but we're... Okay, so let's do this one again. 70.77.78.239. Okay, starting it again. Silly thing.
I mean, on the bright side, at least it's a thing you know how to fix.
Hey, I figured it out.
On the bright side, you are a competent computer tech support human.
Reasonably.
I find you highly competent. So far, knock on wood,
I'm not
every
gonna...
problem I've come up with, you have had a solution for.
Yeah.
That's more than I can say for a lot of humans, man. A lot of humans have left me in the lurch. You never have?
Not yet. Give me time.
It reminds me of one of my favorite sayings. Over a long enough timeline, the survivability of all humans drops to 0.
Of course.
That's why I like it. It's mathematically accurate.
I suppose.
So I named a server ABC.
Okay, you should be able to see it.
I do indeed see it. And it has a reasonable ping. I put in the password and I'm connecting.
I see that.
It's because you can read the Matrix.
I can. And it is indeed a skill.
It is. I've seen my brother do it, and I cannot repeat it.
You'd be able to after a while.
Awesomely. Okay, I am back in game.
I see that.
I see. One thing. I know one setting has now taken effect. I can tell you that for certain.
And now you can see stuff a little further away
I
than
can.
like right beside you. Yes.
Like I can actually see it. So that definitely worked.
Yep.
2. All right, pull my axe
I
out.
changed those to 15,000 each.
And it works. So thank you. That is much better. Let me run down this rabbit and see. So before it was 3.1 average.
That's right.
Let me run down this, see what I'm doing now. Oh, I gotta hit B. I lost it. Sorry, I didn't hit the B key first. Okay, sprinting, slowly gaining. 3.13. Still 4 hits to kill. Okay, so I'm going to hop back off. We're going to change it to 10 times and see if we've just gone over.
Well, we were at 20, we went to 50.
And it changed it by
Right.
0.02.
Right. So
in
if 10 is
theory,
the max,
yeah.
I'll make it 9.8.
Well,
right?
I think 10 was working, so it might be 19 would be the max. But before we go jiggering with it, I want to confirm that I was right and 10 is the max.
Sure.
Although I do see the wisdom of doing like 9.8 or 9.9 or something.
Yeah, I think I'll. Yeah, I know you are. I'm already changing it.
Changing it, yeah.
Okay, so I am going to do.
Yeah, if you do
9.9.
Yeah.
9.9, because we as humans always do the thing with the thing in zeros for some reason.
Yeah, we always try and go for whole and round numbers, which it doesn't make sense because they're all numbers are fine. But I don't know. We seem incapable of partial fractions and decimals. I don't know.
Okay, so the server file kept the number this time for whatever reason.
Of course it did. It had to be contrary.
Well, yeah. I get this. Seriously, does do weird stuff. Like, and there's no reason for it, right? It just doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I'm with you. Believe me, I'm with you.
Just hang on for a second here. I might have caused the problem. Show more options. Open with Notepad. No, I do not want to do that. All right. Because contrary to popular belief, my belief, even when it says it saved the configuration files, it doesn't actually until you actually close the program.
Another thing we did for those watching at home is we removed one of, I think, the dumbest settings ever. The fact that on PvP, you can get heavenly horses on a server. There's no limit to the quality the horses can spawn at. But on PvE, they only spawn up to 0.8. So you could get 80s, but that's it. So we removed that so you could get I mean, it's still a super low chance, but you could get 100 in theory without having to go to PvP server. Because I'm not playing on a PvP server, I'm playing on PvE. And why would I deny myself? Like, I still have to go find the thing, I still have to go tame the thing, I still have to beat the wolves, the tigers, the bears, the whatever, because they're going to be in this place as heavenly horses spawn. So they're going to be in a suicidally dangerous place to tame a horse. So it's not like you're not earning it. And the taming speed is down.
Go take a look.
All right, custom server. And click you and click you and hit connect. I see a 1000 ms ping.
See, and that's just weird. Why are you doing that, you silly thing? Okay, shut this down. Control. Makes no sense. Where is it getting that from? Okay, let's.
I will say this game has excellent music.
Oh, this is diabolical.
That's.
Ooh.
I don't think that's a term you ideally want used when referencing coding or programming.
Oh, this is. Oh. Okay, let's go back in there. I closed everything else down. Let's go in here and see if we're running, if we really did shut down the program. Did. Okay, let's open the private server tool again. Go to damages. Set properly there. Start console, save the config. Start the server, say yes. Close the server, say yes. Exit the program, say yes. Okay. Open this up. We are going to just edit it with a different program. Let's do word wrap. There's that. Okay, so now this did indeed put that back. So every time we make that change, doesn't put in the wrong data, then it hasn't actually changed anything. 239. So I wonder how often we've done these things. See, that one's fine now. Say. That, Okay, I'll be up in a couple of seconds.
No worries. From hearing you talk to yourself, it sounds like we were updating nothing but a GUI.
Well, if I don't go, like if I skip any step, which I did that second time, nothing changed.
Okay.
But the GUI still had the new settings. But when I went and looked at the file structure itself, there was no changes.
Got it.
So then what I do is I whip through and did, it's up again. So,
okay.
Oh, sorry, give me a second. I kind of told you too soon. So then I went back in. So the GUI was updated. So I went through and I did the 4 steps that before it basically says, yes, I've saved the config files. Then I went in and checked the batch file that starts it. And yes, every time we make an update, I have to change the file that tells me what my external IP address is. So yeah, And if it doesn't change that file, that means nothing changed. And so what was happening before with some of this stuff was I had protected that file not to change it because I didn't think it was changing a lot. But when I look farther into the file, it does change some of the stuff. Not a lot, but some of it, like our damage files. That's what was there. And so it wasn't changing it because I had protected it in the last iteration of this.
Got it.
It should be up, by the way. And it shouldn't be 10,000 anymore.
All right, we hit 1 hour, so I'm gonna hop in, try and kill a rabbit, and test.
It's 9.9.
Where is a bunny? A bunny, a bunny.
Yeah, wabbit, wabbit, wabbit.
Uh-huh.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting wabbits.
I probably scared them all off. I see horse, I see boar. Some map. Here, foxes, we don't need to go towards foxes, so maybe this way. Alright, so let's run this way. Keep an eye out for boar. Come on, bunny, 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 bunny. Horse. Vagrant. Dear Vagrant, why aren't you a rabbit? Come on, rabbit, 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 just show me a rabbit, dear. Come on, show me a rabbit. Fox. Deer. Come on, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Fox. Well, it's a level 1 fox, but I still don't want to aggro a mob of them and get killed. Contrary to popular belief, getting killed doesn't speed up testing.
Hey, Jim.
Good evening. How are you?
Hey, it's a Jim.
Doing good, man.
There's a rabbit.
He's hunting wabbits. Be very, very quiet.
Quiet.
Oh, God.
No, that was Elmer Fudd. God's a different individual.
Wow. Thank you, Jim. You,
Yes,
you
just-
sir, are a
just-
delight.
I'm just pointing out the sublime obvious.
I mean,
Yeah, well,
and
Elmer-
you're correct. So
Elmer Fudd must be the Antichrist then, because God would have made the rabbit. Elmer Fudd is unmaking the rabbit.
Well, he's trying to get the better half of them. So yes, yeah,
Yeah,
in
exactly.
most cases. But that's those tables are never turned. So
see,
ever.
no, same damage, son.
Right. So that was 9.9. 50 didn't make any difference. Do you want me to make it 10?
I mean,
Or does it matter?
so far, literally nothing has changed it.
Exactly.
I
don't know what else to do on it because, like, the actual tool itself in damage settings.
I mean, I'm tempted to try just a 2, right, and see if it can go up at all. Because so
Then I
far
would
there's
go-
literally no change.
Then I would do a 1.99.
Okay, or even a 1.5, right?
Sure.
And see if I can get a 4.
Sure, let's do a 1.5. And a 1.5. I'm shutting down the server.
Hang on, I'm still in. Give me 1 sec.
Oh, not for long you are. Just
Well,
watch this.
It's crafting something.
It's okay.
Because I want to also test arrows. Because this is really, I want to, we adjusted range and thing, and I want to make sure it's not just, hey, you're using a stone axe and we don't care kind of thing.
Right.
Um,
You're right. They may be hard coded at that level.
and that's why I'm testing. Okay, so that I'm going to record.
Because if 1.5 doesn't do any changes, then I'm going to put it back up to 50 and wait to see what happens when you get bigger weapons.
1184. Alt tab.
Because if nothing's changing it, why not?
11.84. Bow, stone, arrow, max, draw, rabbit, level 1. Sorry, I was trying to record data.
That's fine.
3, and I got a Horvist because I can't pass up a corpse at this level.
Nope.
Regardless of what settings we do, yeah, resources are scarce. So. Alright, I haven't spooked everything. Let me go lay in the middle of the road. There are more rabbits for testing near me, so escape, exit to main menu, confirm, and I still won't end the stream because, you know, we're just a couple minutes over and I want to get this, like the whole testing on the first. Alright, I'm out. I'll reset again, Jim. I know that's a huge shock to you because it's so contrary to my typical behavior. Oh. Son, did Jim tell you he's picking up Fides-like habits?
It wouldn't surprise me. You grow on people sort of like moss grows on rocks.
Relentlessly and inevitably?
Well, yeah, and nobody wants it to happen, but it happens anyways.
Yeah. I'm a slow but inevitable creeping fungus.
Well, moss isn't a fungus.
No, it's a lichen, but
it's not a lichen either. Lichen is a
moss in the classification of lichens.
Nope.
I thought it was. I apologize.
It'll take me 2 seconds to double check. Oh, don't apologize.
Well, I'm not an arborist, so it's been a long time since I cared at all about the classification of plants or anything. You know, at this point I barely know what chlorophyll is. Let's be honest. You know. I am.
Okay, what is moss?
Nowhere near. Well, I can look that up, and you can
moss definition. Oh, it's already starting. I'm way ahead of you.
Okay.
Any of at least 12,000 species of small, non-vascular, spore-bearing land plants. Mosses are distributed throughout the world for species, etc., as spongium and peat. They're their own thing. They're called a bryophyte. Now, here's what may help you is that some small plants bearing the name moss are not in fact mosses. The moss, quote unquote, found on the north side of a tree is often the green algae. So there's where you might have gotten the idea that moss was an algae.
Could be.
But moss itself is a bryophyte.
Now, if I could think of the one I like, which is probably not any of them. There's a plant. Oh God. Maybe one day I'll think of it. I think it's actually classified as an invasive pest species, but oh, it's amazing. There's the dove.
Yep.
And hit the connect and type the password. And press the confirm. And let's see what this does. I have my numbers up. Now, of course, my numbers are slowly creeping upward as my...
Yes, but we should see massive changes.
And yeah, the bow. So
we should see massive changes.
Yeah, I should see a huge jump. So
so this is 1.5.
Exactly. So I'm looking for a 4 something instead of a 3 something.
Or a 2 something.
Yeah.
Because we were at 9.9. You still got the same thing as you got when I had it at 50. If it gives you the exact same thing at 1.5, then we know that they've hard-coded certain weapons.
Yeah. All right. So
And that,
testing the
yes.
bow since it doesn't do aggro. That was also 1188. So literal no change there.
So they've hard-coded the beginning stuff.
And or these settings just don't do anything.
They might not.
And same for the axe.
Right.
All right. So for now, we leave it as is, and
Sure.
I will test again later when I get to say like the bone sword or something.
Yeah.
And we'll just test a legit like this is a weapon. There's no way anybody consider it a tool, and it's not the starter. It's in the second like tier, and then maybe I'll test again when we get to like a bronze sword, but that's not going to be anytime soon. So that'll be a tomorrow thing, maybe the day
So
after.
what I've done is I've gone into the batch file. I'm not going to even go into the GUI.
Okay.
I'm just going in the batch file, and that's where they put the damage multipliers. And I am just going to move that rate to 50. I'm going to make it 49 just because I'm feeling contrary today.
Nice.
Okay, 49. 7 squared. Save that file. Save. There. So when I shut down the server and start it again, we don't have to do anything. I just shut it down, start it, and you'll have much higher damage and of melee and weapons right out of the get-go.
In theory. And I am
Well, if they have
exiting
anything, if they do anything
and
at all.
ending the
Oh,
stream.
you want to do it now?
We can, because I have to end the stream and kill OBS because we're over the hour and we're done with the testing, and then launch the
Yep.
second one. So goodbye stream, and I'll come back with episode